Yo, what's going on, everyone? ZachSongZ here, blah blah blah. You know the drill by now. I'm not late. Be quiet. I definitely was not a minute late. It's a figment of your imagination. Let me just okay. Tag's already in, right? Yeah. Okay. We good. Let me open the chat on this page. All right. So, last time, I believe we basically proved that the boat guy is the killer. Not sure how true that is, but we'll see. And now, we have to figure out who he is, because he's not telling us, so... Oh. I should probably turn the volume on for this game, huh? Okay, hold on. Perfecto. Okay, there we go. Not from chapter start. Oh my god. Alright. Boo-doo-doo. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Murdoch mysteries. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swoon in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yeah, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my hair skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? No, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough of the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then, back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. Oh, Miles and Larry. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Nonny? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? You were in Danganronpa? No, not that. No, okay. You remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade? Kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief. Give me my money back. You're such a meanie. One of my favorite parts of the game. Oh God, they're so mean. Yeah, boy, you shouldn't be allowed in real areas or the library. Give me back my 50 cents I'll loan you. Hey, did you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. I don't know what that voice is, but... Oh, sorry. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles. Yeah, I've seen that picture before. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, that boy is innocent. This boy. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. Larry, I thought I said you saved me. Is this Larry? Why don't you all just shut up? Yeah, I knew it. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. I hope I don't use these kids' voices much because they're not good. Very well. I replaced the money myself. This class trial is over. Court is adjourned. That's how it happened. After that, 3 of us were always friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember, his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark suspicions of a demon attorney. I read that wrong. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edge I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I do it for free. Phoenix, stop talking. Your voice sucks. Aw, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. This is the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. Except there's not, because there's another chapter in this game. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. What I get rid of? Okay, autopsy, lake photo, Misty Faye photo, overhead map, pistol bullet, pistol, metal detector, parrot, deal. Okay. So we only got rid of, we got rid of Lada's camera. We got basically rid of anything related to Lada. Cool, cool. I guess we'll go to his place first. It's probably the best place to go. Hey, pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. I love Gumshoe. He's probably my favorite character in this whole game. He's so awesome. I gave him such a stupid voice, though. But I'm not letting go of it, because I really like the voice. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Ah! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lada was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently a park ranger found out. Oh, he got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lada's in a lot of trouble. Boom. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright, to the public beach we go then. Oh, the thing isn't up anymore, dang it. Huh? The steel the steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. I don't think that's how work works, but okay. Imagine he's just chilling out in here. I know they said he wasn't, but just imagine. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, ahem! Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg! There's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edwards' trial ends tomorrow. Ah, that is true, yes. But from what I saw at today's trial, Edwards should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Hmm? If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways? Who knows? Can I go inside the boat shop? Oh, I can. Maybe the parrot will tell me something. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello, squawk. I can't believe you'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello, squawk. Shut up. Alright. Parrot, where did he go? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. No, ask it where the owner... Okay. Well, so much for that. Wait, actually, hold on. Was this here before? What is this? Oh, okay, maybe it was. Sorry. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring in Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Okay. Is there anything in the trash can? There's always stuff in the trash can. Ah! Wait, really? What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered they're showing it. Oh, Big Princess special this week. Oh, See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. I looked at the trash, not, okay. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Why don't we just be like, yo, parrot, where's your owner? And he's all knowing, so he'll just be like, oh, you missed him. He's like 2 blocks away. It's like, what? And it's like, okay. Where to go? I'll go to the detention center, I guess. Oh, I'm all edgy now. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 4th grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably really only mattered to me anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, yeah, I said that right. I don't know why you thought I didn't. Perhaps. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyways? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. Wow, you're really opening up to us. We didn't... Okay. For someone who hasn't spoken about it for years, now you're just talking about it. He doesn't even know that we... Okay. Sorry. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence, innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he is like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright, that's all you have to say. I guess we'll go... Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He showed us something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, nothing to do here. go to the detention center, and then I can go to Grossberg. He's out again. When does he work anyways? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Okay. Raincoat offices? No. Alright. Nothing good. Larry, why are you in my office? Has anything changed? Maybe I missed something in here? What's this? Doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right. Don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker. All we did was see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Food. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Because he hasn't been back since the trial. Okay, it's the same thing. I just want to make sure. Well... What's this thing again? I forget. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk! Let's open it, Nick, come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Why did you do that to start with? Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Yeah, it basically proves our theory. Okay, so, Grossberg said to go to his office if we find anything, so I think we should go there first. Can I go to his place from here? No. I think I have to go anywhere else but here. I'll show you that in a sec, Edgeworth. Sorry. You're not here? God dang it. Okay. Edgeworth, I'm going to see you again. Hold on. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then... Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's your time to... Yeah. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. Yeah. What is it? Do you know who he is? Called it! I called it like 2 episodes ago. Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a core belief at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Wow, the core hasn't changed much, has it? The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I'm not sure who's talking. I wanna get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you just use up more oxygen! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. And then he became a bear. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had, a memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder, yeah. You don't, we just saw it, you don't have to play it again. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't! We literally just saw this. I wanna go down, help! Get out! Don't shout, just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What are you? Stop breathing my air! No, Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the beliefs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Oh! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it is real? They say that sometimes people shut out their memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Against the revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why you wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There it is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Yeah, the person I've been trying to go to this entire time. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg! Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happening, hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise. Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. I know he's a kid. Well, nah. Why did you throw a pistol? That's like the worst thing you can do with it. But whatever. I get it. He's like a kid, low on oxygen. Probably was not sane at the moment. No! I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a belief was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. That was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Okay, that makes sense. Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. He may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's technique. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. He died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the belief, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Why won't my dog ever be quiet while I stream? Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Well, considering there's only 3 options, it wasn't Edgeworth, it wasn't Yanni, so it must have been Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much as tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and thought he lost the trial. Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood, and though he lost the trial. Oh god, your voice is hard to do too, man.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. And that was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been in Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do now, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Oh god, this is crazy. Do I have anything you need to talk about with you? No. I think I have to go to the other place. Do I get a different reaction now that we know? Yeah, okay, it's the same. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's. I thought we might bring up that it's what's his face now? That it's the Von Karma's writing.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now, I can't just have anyone wandering in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You could go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
I don't know if I want to go in. God dang it. This is supposed to be the time where I don't have to do his voice.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't in here. Von Karma. Oh, well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. No, I think we can leave this room. There's nothing out of ordinary. No, it's the safe coming out. Okay.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
Label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick, the file for DL6 is completely empty.
What?
What are you doing in here?
Whoa, you actually have your own sprite.
Von Karma.
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
I hate your voice. Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right?
A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of... a romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow.
Tell me what you have to say about this, huh?
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He is a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of...
Oh no, he's gonna rip it. He's gonna... Oh no.
You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun. Oh, a stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No.
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run! Ah!
Oh god.
Maya, god dang it. Phoenix, why didn't you run? You idiot. He just took it from you.
Ah, you're so stupid, Phoenix.
Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. All of them? Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
The letter, did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or as a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Whoa, this is a new track.
Maya! There has to be some way I can help. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth.
It wasn't Edgeworth who did it. There's no way you can convince me that he threw the gun and it still somehow shot his heart. Okay, I get it now. It was the guy, wasn't it? It was Von Karma. He probably did it and he's trying to cover it up, isn't it? Why? Oh, well duh, because he had a grudge against him. That was his revenge, wasn't it?
I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
Is that it? Yep, to be continued. Alright, so that pretty much proved it to me. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. So, here's the whole timeline. 3 guys get trapped in the thing, right? They get trapped in the thing. And, so the guy's going crazy, and he starts attacking Edgeworth's dad. Edgeworth gets, like, super, like, and throws the gun. But I don't think he actually fired it at all. If he did, it just completely missed or something. Because I think, I'm not entirely sure how, but in the moment when Edgeworth, he lost consciousness from the oxygen thing, right? I think somehow, what's-his-face, Von Karma got in and shot the dad without anyone knowing, and then left, and then maybe they all got knocked out at that point, and that's how he did it, or something, and that's why the dad, as the spirit, was like, oh yeah, it was Yanni, because that's who he thought it was, maybe? I don't know. I still think that's the thing. The details I'm not quite sure about yet. But, did I save? Yeah, okay. Well, tomorrow, we're ending the best case in this game so far. This is the best one by far. It's so good. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you had, remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and stuff. Stick around to see more of this awesome game, as well as Kingdom Hearts 2 starting soon. Yeah, I know. I'm actually playing something else alongside this. Might be after this, though, and then I'll do the whole Switch games every day thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will hopefully be tomorrow. Peace out!